want to marry you again." You turned and saw Yoongi came inside the room. "Again? Last time we married with the name of Winnie, but this time I want Wyan." Your heart skipped a beat for a moment, and you looked at him with so much emotion in your eyes. You sit on the chair and artist begin to make you ready. Once you get ready, you look at the mirror and smile. You are in a plain white silk dress. Your hair is in a bun and a bale of white flowers in your bun. You walked out and came downstairs. You saw a small team of media there, and Yoongi in a black suit looking so handsome was sitting. You noticed Priest there too. As you came near Yoongi, he immediately understood you are here. You always wonder how he got to know whenever you come near him. As you sit beside him, reporters start taking pictures. Priest smiled and began. "Min Yoongi, do you accept Kim Wyan as your lawful wife?" "I do." The priest nodded and turned to you. "Kim Wyan, do you accept Min Yoongi as your lawful husband?" You feel strange feelings. This time you are his wife with your full rights and true identity. "I do." Everyone claps and the priest smiles. "You can kiss your bride." "Not again." "Kiss?" You looked at Yoongi as he moved little near you. Your heart raced and he put his hand on your cheek while tracing. As he traced and confirmed, he leaned forward. I closed my eyes. His kiss landed on my forehead. I melted in his touch and smiled. After the ceremony, you gave a little bit of an interview. Yoongi told them the last ceremony was misunderstanding for all, so he again married and announced that you are his wife, Min Wyan. The reporters went and you were feeling so hungry. As you were sitting with pout, you heard a voice. "Hi Young." Tai came and hugged Yoongi. "You are late. I was in France because of a new project. I landed an hour before and came here directly." He looked at you and greeted you. "Miss Wyan, what a coincidence. I was in shock when I found the truth. We already know each other. Nice to meet you again, Mr. Kim." "No, you are my sister-in-law. Come on, call me Taeyong or Tai Tai." "Okay, Taeyong." The ceremony ended and you were lying on the bed opposite. Your head was placed on the end of the bed and your feet were placed on the head of the bed. You were watching your photo on social media of your wedding. "What are you doing?" You looked forward and saw Yoongi who came inside the room. I was just checking comments on our photos." Yoongi nodded and he started tracing the way to bed. He sat on the bed and again spoke. "What are they saying?" You smiled and leaned a little forward while reading the comments. "You two look cute together. Perfect couple." Yoongi smiled unknowingly, but you didn't notice as you were reading. "I still can't digest the truth that she is not Winnie. How she will stay with a blind man." As you realized, you immediately became silent, but Yoongi already heard what you said. You tried to change the topic but didn't know what to say. You looked at Yoongi but there is no emotion on his face. You know he definitely get hurt but not showing. You placed the phone back and tried to say something and suddenly you remembered something. Mr. Min, I want to ask something." "What is it?" "How do you know that I am near you?" "Huh?" "Mean, whenever I come near you without making any sound, you immediately find out I'm near you because of your scent." "Huh?" "Your scent smells like jasmine." You don't know why, but you feel butterflies in your stomach and you blushed hard. You press your lips to control your smile but can't control. "I use common perfume. What if someone else uses it? Then what you will do?" You asked, being curious, but Yoongi didn't say anything. He stood up. "I'm getting late for company." Saying that, Yoongi walked out and you pout but start blushing again when you remember his word. After a nice nap, you felt curious to explore the big mansion. You walked downstairs passing the maids who were cleaning and busy with their work. You went outside to the huge garden, which was as big as the mansion. The garden was beautiful with lot of green grass, colorful flowers and tall trees. As you walked around, you saw a lovely forest behind the mansion. You remembered that the mansion was far away from the city and the forest was like a wall between the two. But then you looked up at the sky and saw dark clouds gathering. The clouds looked scary and you thought it might rain soon. It was already evening and the wind was starting to blow strongly. You didn't think it was a good idea to go into the forest now. So you went back inside the mansion. That's when you saw Yoongi walking up the stairs, but he didn't notice you following him. As you enter inside and see Yoongi sitting on the couch, he was looking angry and frustrated and upset. His hands were rapidly shaking. You slowly went to him and he felt your presence. He groaned in anger with his deep voice and made you flinch, but you didn't move back. Go away from here. Mr. Min, are you okay? I said, go away. Don't show your fake concern to me. You are also like all. Mr. Min, what? You are also a gold digger like everyone. Why you live here without any intention with a blind man? Everyone in my life just comes for my money. No one cares about me. I'm sure you will also do with me like everyone did. Why don't you just leave me? How can you say that? I'm a gold digger. Did I ever use your money? You told you use it on your own, which I don't want. I was right. Marriage between Winnie and you just a business deal, but I came here. You did all this for revenge from my father. You want me to go? Then okay, I'm going. Mr. Min, I wish you trusted me. Saying that you walked out, tears were falling down and you sobbed. You directly make your way out from the mansion. The rain has already started. Guards try to stop you, but you just start walking on the road in the rain. As the night fell, the bad weather got worse. The storm was getting stronger with loud thunder and flashes of lightning. The guards told Yoongi that you had gone out without a car and were crying. Yoongi started to worry, feeling bad about the mean things he had said to you. He quickly called the guards and told them to find you. But after 30 minutes, Yoongi was getting really worried. He was pacing back and forth in his room, phone in hand, waiting for news from the guards. When he didn't hear anything, Yoongi rushed to the door and opened it to go look for you himself. But just then, you appeared with the maids. Mr. Min, Mrs. Min is here. Yoongi stopped in his tracks and went back inside. You were soaked from the rain and shivering. The maid gave you a warm dress and left. You looked at Yoongi, who was sitting on the couch, his fingers nervously tapping on the armrest. Your eyes were red from crying too much. You went to take a hot shower and change into dry clothes. You came out from the bathroom and saw Yoongi sitting on the edge of the bed, facing towards the balcony door. You slowly walk towards him and he sensed your presence. You sit beside him and start looking out through the glass balcony door. It's heavy rain and lightning not leaving the sky for a single second. Suddenly Yoongi spoke. I'm so sorry. You looked towards him, his face was still straight. I really didn't mean to say that. I was frustrated because my most trustworthy man betrayed me today. He said with pain in his voice. He turned his head towards you, watching nothing, but sensed that you are already looking at him. I want to trust you, but in my life no one stays with me long. Being a CEO and richest man is not special. It's a curse for me. Yeah, the marriage between me and Winnie was a business deal, and I know what Mr. Kim's attentions were. I did everything to take revenge from him when I found out he sends you instead of her. But trust me, I also do this all for you too. I want to give you your rights. I don't want to hurt you. You felt he was so heartbroken and he was speaking non-stop. So you put your lips on his lips and he suddenly stopped. You pulled back and looked at him, who was shocked. I know you have gone through many things, and trust me, I will not do what others do to you. Suddenly you gasped when he smashed his lips on you. Your kiss was just a peck, but he deeply kissed you, and within a few seconds you melted in his kiss and kissed him back. When you kiss him back, you feel he smiled in a kiss. He pulled you near him while holding your waist, and you put arms around his neck. After a fine 5 minutes, you two pulled back while huffing and tried to catch the breath. You are the first one whose presence makes me calm. You are the first one whom I want to trust and want to give you a chance. I can't see you, but I'm sure you are the most beautiful lady. I'm lucky to have you. You blushed and he again pulled you in another kiss. This time the kiss was not soft like before. but a little rough. He slowly came up and you laid back on the bed. He hovered over you. The next morning, Yoongi woke up first. His senses heightened as he felt your warm embrace. He traced his fingertips across your face, exploring the contours of your cheek and forehead. I wish I could see you, he whispered, his voice filled with longing. I want to admire your beauty every morning. He gently placed a kiss on your forehead and you stirred, slowly opening your eyes to find Yoongi's loving gaze. His eyes closed as he smiled. You snuggled deeper into his embrace, feeling safe and judged. But then Yoongi's voice broke the spell. Wake up now. You protested. Let me sleep. You didn't let me sleep last night either. Yoongi chuckled. Liar, you slept the whole night. Don't blame on me. You laughed and reached for your phone to check the time. Oh no, it's 9:32. You will be late for work, Mr. Min. You jumped up, but Yoongi held your hand, his grip gentle but firm. On one condition, he said. His voice was playful. What? Call me Yoongi, not Mr. Min. I'm your husband, not your boss. You smiled, your heart flirting at his words. Okay, my young girls, wake up. You? You giggled and ran away from the bed, and he chuckled. Now stand up already, I will ready your suit. No need. Maids already do it probably. Yeah, I'm your wife, not them. At least let me do this. You said and walked towards the wardrobe. You start checking the suits. I don't like maids. I mean, they all are respectful and good, but so many maids in one house is too much. I don't feel comfortable. I feel like I'm being watched. And I can't do anything work, you said, and then your attention fell on a suit whose color is like dark soul color. You picked it up and looked at Yoongi, who was thinking something. What happened? Nothing. Here, your suit. You placed the suit on the bed and he nodded and picked it up. You walked towards the bathroom and you sat on the bed thinking about going to the restaurant because now everything becomes official about your relationship with Yoongi. You smiled and blushed thinking about everything that happened. You are happy now. You two are coming close and giving a chance to each other. You are more happy that he is trusting you and you promise yourself not to break his trust. Suddenly your phone rang and you stood up to pick the phone. It was J-Hop. You answered the call and put it on your ear. Oppa, how are you? Perfect. Tell me about you and Amma. We both are fine. Umma's condition is better, but still no movement. And Dad? Dad is not fine. The media is behind us because we hide the truth. You have not told the truth yet, otherwise Dad must be destroyed. I know, therefore I hide it all. Thank God Yoongi also didn't ask anything about that. How's everything between you two? Perfect, Oppa. We are happy together. That's a relief. I'm so happy for you. Take care of yourself, okay? You too. J-Hope cut the car and you sat on the bed again thinking about all that what you did is right or not. Your father never did good to you and you have right to tell the truth and get justice. But you don't want your brother to also suffer for all. You throw yourself onto the chair in your office, exhausted. Mr. Lee chuckled at your condition. You had just returned from a busy morning of meeting at various restaurant areas, with over 20 rounds of greeting and introductions. Many people were still surprised to learn that you were the twin sister of Finey and the daughter of Kim Ha-joon. Are you okay, ma'am? Not at all. Just then a female staff member approached and bowed. Ma'am. You interrupted. Don't tell me someone wants to meet me. Yes, ma'am. It's Mr. Min. Your eyes widened in surprise. Mr. Min? You mean Mr. Min Yoongi? Yes, ma'am. You immediately sat up straight and asked, Where is he? He is waiting for you in the VIP meeting hall. You nodded, took a quick glance in the mirror to ensure you looked presentable, and quickly walked out of the office taking long strides. You were walking through the corridor, making your way towards the hall where Yoongi is waiting for you, but your phone vibrated, which was in your hand. You slowed up your steps and checked the phone and found a message from an unknown ID. But soon your steps froze on the way when you read the message. Having fun, my dear, but this happiness will not be long for you. A girl was sitting in the black hoodie and mask, watching the pictures of you and Yoongi. She angrily threw the phone and frustratedly groaned. How can she do this? Then who told you to run away? You suddenly disappeared and now you came back and called me to meet you secretly. And now you are telling me that your boyfriend cheated on you? How many times you asked the same thing from me? What should I do? Not tell me what you want, Whiny. You almost run your career. No one can run my career. I will come back, but before I will not leave this Wine. What did she do? It's your fault. You ran away and she was forced to marry Yoongi. How I knew about marrying Yoongi will be of this much benefit. She told the truth and revealed herself. She thinks she will take my place. I will run her. Nari looked at Winnie, who was looking like a psycho, not any word of her making sense. She was just talking nonsense. See, Winnie, I won't help you, okay? I know I never behave well with Ryan, but I won't run her life like that. It's too much now. I love J-Hop and I don't want he will hurt because of me. He loves wine and I don't want he leave me. Nari immediately came out from the car and walked towards her own car behind, leaving Winnie, who was shouting at Nari like a psycho. Nari, feeling so scared, she thought not to be involved in this all. She sat in her car and drove off. On the other hand, Winnie picked her phone and started typing something.